This is your girl in the Cynthia Mary Fongang. I welcome you to the M&DYEF platform. Remember, here it's all about transforming lives, entrepreneurship, motivation, and of course, lifestyle. On this channel, we focus mostly on the mission and vision of the M&DYEF Empowerment Foundation, which is all about extending a helping hand to the needy, transforming lives, making the youth identify their God-given talents, motivate them, empower them, encourage them in any way for them to be a better person in the society. Thank you once more for always watching and always supporting me. For all my subscribers, I just want to say thank you. And for all those who just come to this platform right now, I plead on you to hit the red subscribing button, share my channel, please comment on everything you watch here, and please don't hesitate to hit the notification bell so whenever I drop a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. Yes. Keep your calm and watch God fight for you. I said what? Keep your calm and watch God fight for you. That is Exodus 14, verse 14. Now, guys, this is my position like that. I'm just lying on the bed right now because this story, it day as it day. It don't touch me. And then at one moment, it don't ginger me. I don't think, I don't just look at, like, you know, our African community, especially the youth in the African community. I keep on asking myself, like, what is happening? I'm going back to this story of YUL Edochie. At first, we are on Osinachi. Before we could even digest it, our sister Rita Dominic came in. Before we could finish, like, digesting that one, YUL Edochie is now all over the place. I said, let me contribute my own 2 cents on this matter. Yeah, because her mom must always talk. Yes, one will always talk. And this whole story brought me back to Exodus 14:14. Keep your calm and watch God fight for you. Another version will talk of, like, be still and let God fight for you. Of course, this is a proof. This is just like, you know, where did this like getting this story, how did this particular scripture come to my mind? Is when I watched the comments of YUL Edochie's wife. So far throughout this saga, throughout this thing, we haven't heard anything from this lady except for a sentence where she wrote under the post where her husband came out to announce his son and his second wife. She just came down and commented just on one line, "My God will judge you both." She didn't come to insult. She didn't go to insult or write post to insult the second wife, who, according to the social media, they said she was a former side chick of her husband who became the second wife. She didn't write post to insult. She hasn't said anything. She just came and wrote, "My God will judge you both." See, before we go down to digest this issue, please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, please. And if you haven't liked this video, my dear, go down there and like this video. Go down there and like this video. My M&D family, let me just give us like a summary of like what is happening right now concerning the YUL Edochie's story. Then we go down now to, you know, to digest it, to see how maybe we can move ahead, yeah, as African youth. Yeah, they said in everything there is a lesson to learn, whether good or bad. There is always a lesson. So this is, we are here to pick out those lessons we've learned and to see how we can correct ourselves to face the future. See this story here, that's it, they know. See the story in short. Sincerely, I just hope that it's a prank that this guy is doing on his wife. And to all of us, the social media in-laws. I just want to believe that it's a prank. Because if this is not a prank, there are many I's to be dotted to, many T's to be crossed. Because there are many things that are still hanging on the air that I can't really understand. From the story, it shows that this girl, who is the lady who is the second wife, who was a former side chick of this man, it shows that she's a colleague, she's an actress. There was a name again, is it Austin? This girl's name, is it Justin Austin? Is it Justin? So, in short, I don't even want to really know those names, please. So, it shows that she was an actress and a colleague to YUL Edochie. They've been posting everywhere. This lady has even been commenting on this guy, posting him on his birthdays. But everybody knew they were just colleagues, even the wife. But what we don't understand is, we don't yet know, because the wife has not come out to say anything. From what I gathered, she hasn't said anything yet. So no one even knows if she suspected it earlier or she's been aware about their relationship. But of course, because they said the relationship has lasted like for almost 5 years. And she already has a son for this guy. So as a matter of fact, there's this Nigerian blogger who always discover, she's always after these Nigerian celebrities. So I think her blog is Gist Love or something like that. So she has been writing about this relationship, but without really concrete evidence. So it's like this girl even went ahead, got pregnant for this guy, and then even delivered a son. And then it's like the thing happened on a Sunday, something like that, and then on a Saturday, something like that. And then this Gist Lover posted the event and then wrote about it, and that was where YUL Edochie's wife, May Edochie, discovered that her husband did not only have an affair, but had gone ahead to have a son until has gone ahead to pay dowry on this lady. So when Gist Lover wrote these things out, for fear that YUL Edochie like got scared, like thinking this thing might blow up, it's better he should just go out there and put it out there. So he went out. I'll be posting most of the writings, so you check them. So he went out and put out a post presenting his son and his second wife. That was a blow for me. It's a blow to his wife. It's a blow for a woman, because from the stories, it shows that he has been married with this lady for over 16 years. They've got a beautiful family. They've got 4 children, a daughter, 3 sons. Their first child is like 16 years old. And it's like they were university classmates, university mates. That's when they fell in love. May Edochie got pregnant for YUL Edochie. I think she was at the age of 18, and then YUL Edochie was like 22. And they eventually got married. And what really pains me is there's one post that YUL Edochie posted on his wife's birthday, that he wrote like, he's so proud of the wife, that the wife got married to him when he had nothing, and the wife said she's gonna manage, and his wife has never frustrated him. So how on earth do you do that to a lady who has never frustrated you? A woman that has stood by you for 16 good years. A woman that has managed with you. A woman that has been there for you during your poverty-stricken moments. How on earth do you pay that lady this way? So when I try to assimilate all these things within, it all boiled down. I couldn't understand where this woman was coming from, when all she had to do was to write that one sentence, that my God will judge you both. In another way, she's letting everything in the hands of God. In another way, she's giving her battles to God. In another way, she's saying, Father, I surrender, you take over. In another way, she's exercising Exodus14:14. That be still and let God fight for you. That was when I realized that this woman is coming from that part. It means her struggles are divine. She has understood the principles. That is not by going in physically. It's not by fighting physically. It's by fighting in the war room. Put it all in prayers to God. Hand it all to God and let him fight for you. My God will judge you both. That was so deep. That was indeed so deep. See, if I was the side chick, or if I'm that second wife, I'll start packing my bag. My dears, sincerely, that one sentence, that my God will judge you both, it's like, that's what just makes me like this story so wonderful for me. It makes the whole thing so wonderful for me. Now, I don't understand. Coming back to this second wife, if it's not like YUL Edochie is like wrong being a polygamist or whatever. According to the African culture, many will say Africans are polygamists. I know what it is to come from such a family. Our parents did their errors. It doesn't mean we have to continue in it. They did all what they did. In those days, we didn't have sicknesses. Sicknesses today are just imagine even corona. At the moment, we could not even up to now, to give a handshake to somebody is something else. Then talk less of having 2 wives, 3 wives. Because there'll always be another side chick. Just imagine the spread. And then imagine the issue of competition. It pushes these ladies, it pushes even the children extra miles. So for me, it's another way of him just opening his door for more problems. Now this woman, I don't really have much about this woman. I focus more on the man because I think it's high time we start focusing on these men, because they are the ones who open the door. They open the door for these troubles in their families. The only thing I'll blame this lady is the fact that she was aware that this man was married. She was aware that this man was married, yet she was behind the man. And for me to even think that she once put a post up sometime, I think the year before last, she wrote that marriage is not an achievement. Oh, really? But today, you're not only wanting to get, you don't only want to get married, but you're getting married as a second wife to someone else's husband. Please, my people, let's do unto others what you want them to do unto you. And for me, I think that a woman's problem is another woman. Because if we women will learn to respect ourselves, men will not use us this cheap. If we learn to respect ourselves, men will not underestimate us. A married man will come to you, and then you realize this man is married, yet you're still with him. Why don't you caution him? A married man will come to you. You realize he's married. Why don't you caution him? Why don't you tell him, please, oh God, I don't want again. Go back to your wife. Why don't you help him instead? But you will not only be there to lick the soup. You want to lick the soup until carry the bowl away with you. Why? Nalanga, so the kiwi. What is it? Can't we stay away from people's husbands? Another lady will be there after she has built her empire. You want to come and sit down and eat. Women, please, the youth of today, African youth of today especially, we can do better. We can do better. So I think I want to focus more on the man. Like, what was he thinking? I beg, I want men to come and answer here. How do you feel that a woman who's been there for you, a woman who stood by you, who have supported you in your, like that moment where you were not anybody, all of a sudden, when you make it in life, you want to look for something else. You want to go out there and enjoy this money with someone else. Why? See, I like myself. Because when such ladies, when they start crying, everything in your life will start going downward. Everything. Because the Bible says what? He that findeth a wife has found favor in the eyes of God, and will obtain favor, mercy. That's every good thing. So do you think that those riches, the blessings, they just came like that? It came through that lady. And that lady has the power. If she has not hurt you, if she has not done anything to you, my dears, if that lady starts crying, you can go back to the street where you came from. So be very careful. Be very, very careful. Now, it even went to an extent where this guy's father has come out talking that the only lady he recognizes is the first wife. Every other woman is banned from entering his own compound. Now look at the chaos this lady and this guy are bringing in their own families. This is horrible, guys. It's horrible. Now, to every young lady out there, I want to advise us, before you get into marriage, please get something doing. Create income for yourself. Empower yourself. Love yourself. So you won't take any bullshit from any man. And please, mothers, let's train our daughters to value their lives. Let's train them that marriage is not an achievement. Marriage is kind of like a blessing. It's like an addition to your vision. It's just there to spice up your life. Yeah, it's an institute that was created by God, yes. But you must not get married. You must not be married. And if you're not married, it's not a crime, because some of us have pressurized our sisters. Some of them, like, This particular lady, she's even a divorcee. She has got 2 kids with her former husband. Why couldn't she work out her marriage? She's now coming to take another person's husband. Can you imagine? You see, at times, this is as a result of societal pressure. She just wants to belong. Some of them will say, I want to marry, even if I want to be even a number 10 wife. I just want to have that Mrs. attached to my name. Really? Really? Please, mothers, let's teach our daughters that they can do better. They can do better. Now, let's look at marriage. I think that most of us, the African youth today, we have missed it. We have missed the meaning of marriage. As for me, I think marriage is not I love you. It's more than that though. Marriage is all about principles. It's all about commitment. Because I hear people comment left and right like, you chop soup every day, you no go tire, you want your vegetable now. That's why marriage is all about commitment, because there will be moments where love will not stand. There will be moments that you will find yourself like brothers and sisters in the house. But due to the fact that you realize you have gotten that understanding that marriage is commitment. And now, some of us have missed it because we don't even understand the origin, the principles of marriage. We don't even know, and we don't even want to learn. God created this institute. And now, we just go out there, we get married without even consulting that person who is the author of marriage. We don't even consult God. That like, Father, how should I go about this? Who is that person for me? We don't even get back to him. And before we know it, we find ourselves in the pit of hell. There are 2 major decisions that every woman, any man has to take in his life. The first decision is salvation. After you give your life to Christ, the other decision that can decide whether you go to hell or to heaven is who you marry. Because the person that you marry can either build you or destroy you. Yes, I said so. Quote me anywhere, anytime. I repeat, the person whom you marry can either build you or destroy you. Many are dead today just because they got married to the wrong person. Look at our late sister, Sister Osinachi. She's gone. She got married to somebody who wasn't aligned in her purpose. So that's why before we get married, we need to go back to the creator of marriage and ask questions. How should I go about it? When you created it, what were the structures you put in place? What is the pattern? He will show you. But some of us, we just moved in there without even asking these questions, without even learning. Some people nowadays, churches will say before you get married, you need to go through marital counseling for about 6 months. Some people, because we have our money, we just go and run the thing like 1 month. Okay. Remember, that's the only institute where you have the certificate before you go through the test. Yeah. And by the time you move in there, you start seeing stars. Every marriage has its own pattern. That's why you need to align with God. Because this thing called marriage is only, the Holy Ghost is our helper. And my dears, for some of us who are married, let us stop insulting those who are not married. Let us not just take ourselves so high there and then think we've arrived or whatever. Anything can happen anytime. They say no ever chop money. You wait till they call am Ikaji. No ever say my husband can never. Maybe that's what May Edochie was saying. Because when you look at them, a very beautiful family. Has she not given birth the boy children? She has a girl child. She's there. Look at her. Very nice portable shape. After giving birth to 4 children. But look at who they carried. If you play side chick, real madam, no match. Side chick. No match. And that's it. When you see what these men go out there and bring to their homes, you pity the wife at home. At times you look at it, even the woman at times say, so now all the thing that. At times, even when it comes to behavior-wise, there is no match. Education-wise, there is no match. Beauty-wise, there is no match. You know why? Because we've left our doors open for the devil. And since he's out there roaring left, right, sideways, looking for who to devour, when you open that door, he enters. And marriage is the best, is that part where he attacks, especially when he sees a fruitful home, especially when he sees a home that is progressing. His eyes are on that home. Because you know what? Every peaceful home, every good home will bring up very good children. And these children will be impact to the world. They'll be the light to the world, the salt to the earth. And his mission is to destroy that home, to destroy these children. So please, that's why I plead on all the ladies. Let's be the watchman of our homes. Let's be the watchman of our homes. Let's be those wives that even before it happens, the Lord has shown us. Let us see it and tell them. Then it's better we see it, we tell them, and then they don't listen to us. Rather than sleeping and sleeping without keeping watch. We need to keep watch, ladies. We need to be the gate man of our homes. We need to be our door at our doorpost. So when the devil comes striking, we'll be able to stand and plead on God to raise the standard against. So I think we missed it. It's high time we go back to the author of marriage and get it right. Let's do it the godly way. Let's do it his way. He modeled this. So I think we'll be having some talks in the later days on marriage. We'll be having some talks. We might even be inviting some people. Yep. Some guests on this platform to come educate us more. And do you know the truth about it? If you bring a mom, a mothers of 80s, like 80 years old mother, on the same platform with a 50-year-old mother, on the same platform with, let's say, a wife of 80 years old, another wife of 50 years old, and a wife of 30 years old, they all will have different mentality because the dispensation where we are is different. We are in the social media days. It's different. You see, because some of our mothers will tell you that if you see your husband cheating, just accept it. That's a normal thing. Normal thing what? Our present, us for today will say, no, it's not normal. Oh. It's not normal. As a matter of fact, yes, we are not be Christian, no, but I beg, I want to talk something. I beg. Mona no scatter my name. I beg. Now what I want to do one for preaching. I beg. I want to see more pack Bible now. More put them for corner. I beg more move God first for this thing. I want to say. I was listening to this guy that the free yesterday. He said that for him, this matter for it to be equal, is that let this girl, let me Edochie goes and get his own, we'll call her sweetie, get them na side chick. I think say for boy if he be na side cock. If we say side cock, may go get his own side cock. Then me to get picky with the side cock. Then and then me to go marry her. And then the game will be equal. So what do you think about that? I never talk anything, no. So I don't say more pack Bible keep on for corner. That's why I hear and yesterday. More just keep Bible for corner. Because there's some moments that we need to put the Bible by the side. So with our men support it, will they be able to absorb that shock? How will it be? Now how it go taste? Because the youth of this generation now, they get pepper for eye. They get pepper for eye. That is why my M&D family, I'm begging us all, let's focus on the cross. Let's focus on the cross so that the purpose for which Jesus died for us should not go in vain. Let's all get that understanding. Please, mothers, fathers, it's high time we start educating our children right. It starts from the home. Let's start teaching them those values. Please. This thing has happened to YUL Edochie today. Yeah. But there are also women out there who go get pregnancies outside and even come intentionally put it on their husband and then sit in the house quietly as if they're not aware. So that's not different from this case. Just that those for women is not loud. But I know it's few. But the men are just taking it and the society has accepted it that is normal. But it has to stop, please. We can do better. We can do better. So please, I can't put in everything. I got so much in my mind right now, but I don't want this video to be so long. We'll be having talks on marriage. We'll be having some little lessons on how to keep our homes, on how to keep a healthy marriage. It's not easy. Every home has its challenges, and we must face them every day. Yeah. I just want to extend some positive energy to Miss May Edochie and her children. May, we love you. Also on the M&DYEF platform, we stand by you. We pray for you. Receive positive energy today. And just be focused on God. And this same word, I extend it to every woman who is going through this same situation right now. We extend positive energy. I know it's the most difficult moment for every woman. No woman dreams like wants to go through this kind of situation. So my M&D family, I love you all. This is getting a bit emotional for me. I just need to stop here, but please just go down there, hit the notification bell if you haven't done so. Subscribe to my channel, and please keep on sharing. Share. Remember, we need to touch the ends of the earth. I can't do it all by myself. Together, we can make the world a better place. Bye-bye. Love you.